Morning. My ma was a teacher and she always used to say, never sit beside a messer because they don't want to do anything and they don't want you to do anything either. And she's right. She's right. But sometimes the universe pairs us with people. It pairs muses with people to inspire them, to bring them forward, to give everybody an opportunity to move forward. This is why they say opposites attract. Well, as Carl Jung said, if there's any change, both sides are transformed. But it can go either way. You can pull them up, or they can pull you down, or they can, it's what Nietzsche called the herd mentality. The herd mentality, most of them just want to exist with their normal jobs and their normal lives. But anyone that tries to break out from this, they all try to claw them back in, like crabs into a bowl. If any one crab is getting up the side of the bowl, the rest of the crabs claw after them and try to pull them back in. This is human nature, you know what I mean? This is human nature. They all say to you, oh, be safe. Oh, you're going to lose out. They've all the fucking reasons. They've all the fucking reasons worked out for themselves why they do nothing. But then they apply this to you as well, in the form of advice or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But something happened the other night when we were out drinking. Now, I didn't give a cent to it. Now, that doesn't mean I didn't do it and I don't take responsibility for it. I'm just saying I didn't give a cent to it. And if you say to yourself, oh, you weren't in control of yourself, well, that would depend on the concept of I, because you have no idea what I'm controlling. But people use self-control as a means to control others. In other words, if you go outside what they deem to be socially acceptable, this is what they call a lack of self-control. And then they use this against you. Oh, you have no self-control, you have no fucking idea what I'm controlling. You have no idea what level of self-control I have. I could get a surge of anger that's severe, that it's hard to breathe. You have to sit down, breathe, walk it off, and actually control yourself in a manner that you don't give assent to any action with this feeling. Unless, of course, you decide it's an appropriate response. But even if you do that, if you decide it's an appropriate response, you have to control yourself through the anger. In other words, there was a time once I resort to anger, that's it. The red mist comes down, and when the red mist lives to be all sorts of damage done, but at least I don't go to that extent anymore. Well, it could all happen, but But then again, like when I was saying I didn't give a cent to it, am I overcome with feelings of guilt and shame and all this? And I said, no, absolutely no. I'm cool with it, because if he did it, well, he didn't do it, I did it, as I say, we did it. You have to ask yourself, could it have been, I say I didn't give a cent to it, and I wouldn't have given a cent to it. Could it have been any different? We could have acted differently. We could have done it differently, yes. But then you have to ask the question, could you have done it better? Could you have done it better? And the answer is no. It was absolutely perfect. And I don't think it could have been better, and I think it was absolutely necessary. And I think war is the fastest catalyst for social reform. War is the fastest catalyst for social reform, and this applies individually and collectively. Same principles apply individually and collectively. So then, following this, my two Facebook groups are gone, my personal page is gone, and my Change My Mind is gone. I no longer have access to these pages. Well, maybe I could get access, but I'm just not bothered my arse, because it cling to nothing, because to be honest with you, I feel free. I feel free, and nature's a catch and release system. So now I'm released from the last chapter, and now we begin another chapter, which I might be, it's like we're now on round 9 or 10 or whatever it is, but everything gets the stakes get higher, the feelings get more intense. You have to up your practice of the philosophy. But as I say, at least we're now moving forward, new opportunities have opened up. Like at the end of the last one, I made a video before called This Fucking Thing, This Fucking Thing is called, and I was harsh on it now. I was harsh because I made allegations that they were taking money from my account without merit, that they were just dipping into my account and taking money out of my account, and that's not true. I actually found that I'm on the premium plan. And when I found out I'm on the premium plan, which is €8 a month, I said to myself, this is great fucking value. You know what I mean? I get 10 million in emergency cover when I'm abroad. Like, you could fly in the helicopter and get the marching band out for that. So, like, you know, that's like for €8 a month, like, that's medical insurance, like emergency medical cover anywhere I'm abroad, as I say, like. Well, it's nice to have for €8 a month. And I get a free NordVPN as well. A free NordVPN. And then I get unlimited cash withdrawals, free cash withdrawals, and unlimited transactions from currency to currency with no commission. And I get to do large transactions, not just 200 quid a day or any of that shite. I get to do unlimited. So for €8 a month, the premium plan is quite, it's worth it. Like, it's fucking, like, I don't have money and I still say, here, fuck it, I'm holding on to that premium plan. It's good value, really, really good value, because, like, sure, the VPN, it costs you more than that, and I have a use for the VPN. So I found myself, but I didn't get the tax number, because I told you before, I said to the tax number, fuck you, I'm paying no tax. And I said, let's see what it'll do. But on the last day, which was the 12th of August, I said, I had the passport in the pocket now, I was going to go down for the tax number. And then I just said to the universe, you can fuck right off. I'm not going down for this tax number with the expectation of money. You can give me money first, but I'm not going down to get a tax number with no fucking money. Why should I? I said, stick the Revolut card up your fucking hole. But since the beginning of a new chapter now, opportunities have presented themselves where the Revolut card will be handy and the premium plan will be handy. So I'm going to go down and get the tax number today. Everything is how you use it. You know, if I have free cash withdrawals, cash can be king. But you need a way of, you know, it gives you great access to the cash internationally from all over the world, you know. I can just transfer it to my Revolut account for nothing and fucking free cash withdrawals, which means cash can still be king. But the cash has to have a way of coming to your pocket. As I say, like, okay, I said some things in the last video, but everything is how you use it. And that applies to everything. Everything is how you use it. Including anger and including violence. Good morning.